we'll now move on to our next speaker, whose topic is one of my favorites. I would like to tell that beforehand. So, Dr. Mridula Nair, our next speaker, has been a divine diet coach for more than 20 years. She's a naturopath, divine diet counselor, alternative medicine therapist, holistic nutritionist, life coach, Reiki Master, prayer healer, and a nature healer. She has been guiding people from all over the world, all over the globe, on healthy lifestyle and diet for disease prevention, natural healing, and health restoration. Who will talk, and she will also talk about women as the driving forces of nature. We welcome you to the platform, ma'am. Your topic sounds really essential, interesting, and path-breaking. I'll hand it over to you now.
First of all, a happy Women's Day to all the ladies, the beautiful, marvelous ladies out here. I'm very glad that I have got this opportunity to speak to all of you all on this platform on International Women's Day. Like Anushka said, I'm very thankful to Siddharthji also that he has invited me for such a beautiful discussion that I could, share myself with you all. I'm not a very great speaker or something, but still definitely I will try my best. I had told even Anushka the same thing. I said, I'm not very good at speaking in that manner, but yes, definitely I would love to share what I do and how I could create a difference for the society. When we say empowering women, it's all about empowering humanity. I feel restoring it back, giving it a balance. Previously we had ladies, they would be stuck to home. They were just homemakers. They were not allowed to do any kind of work outside. Today, modern times, women have approached so many different fields. They have excelled, in fact, in so many different fields that I can't even count any one of them for that matter. The whole society has actually changed because women have learned their potentials. They've understood what they actually can do. They've become very strong. It's not like previously, like, oh, you're just confined to only home and nothing else. Now they're out in the society doing every possible field you can find a woman excelling. So it's so important to understand that women have changed over a period of time and they have adapted to the changes so well that no other person, I think, on earth could do something like this, because the change is something which is inevitable. And we women have the best examples, I feel, for the change. Modern day women are actually very independent. They are very, very strong. They are very confident. This is what the modern women have become now. If I were to say, they strike a balance. It's not about, we should give them the respect not because of gender actually, but because of the balance that they create, whether it is home, whether it is the society, whether it is the, city, the country, the nation, anywhere you say, they have struck a balance. They've walked hand in hand with men and they have created that, difference for every society, every country, every nation. So this is something that is very close to me because, see, what I was just talking to Anushka the other day also, I said, we always say it's Mother Earth, it's Mother Nature. We never call it Father Earth or Father Nature. Why is it? We could have even said that Father Nature, but unanimously, everybody accepts this fact that anything that protects, produces, has that care, love, attention, or for that matter, the care and love, it's always been a feminine energy. So Mother Nature is the divine feminine energy, not a masculine energy. Like even in the Hindu culture, if I were to say, we will say Ma Durga, we'll say Ma Kali, we'll say Saraswati Ji, we'll say Lakshmi Ma. Like what a person basically needs. A human being, agar kuch chahiye, so what will they need? They need power, they need knowledge, they need. So if they have to bow down, now supposing if I have to just give you an example, if I would say an army person has to go for a war, okay, they bow down before Durga Ma for the power that she's a symbolism of power. So they bow down in front of her. Now say supposing a student is studying, for that matter, they bow down before Saraswati Ma. So every single person you're bowing down is Ma. Okay, that's mother, that's nature. If you were to ask me, like, Durga hai, Saraswati ji hai, Lakshmi ji hai. If it is for wealth, if somebody had to say something about, like, mujhe paise chahiye, I want to be successful, first thing is what? Lakshmi ji ki puja kar lo. So everywhere it is so common and prominent that all the goddesses are the main three elements, like power, knowledge, and if you say health, wealth, it is all in the hands of the woman. It's woman, it's the goddess. Though the creators are the male, but even to run the whole thing, they needed female energy, they needed Shakti. So that is all. Even if it is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, like how we know, but they are the male energies. They're not the female energies. They also require the Shakti. They also require that feminine energy to run the whole show. So the importance of women is always been there from day one. Our Hindu culture has been so wide that we have always bowed down before the goddesses, and we've always taken their blessings and grace. We have inherited that every aspect of a woman, of a goddess in us. It's just that we don't know how to initiate those things. So if we speak about needing change in the society, or we need to make a difference in the society, it just doesn't happen overnight, first thing. And it doesn't happen with, we forget that we are the ones who've created the nuisance. Actually, it's not about, like, everybody talks about change, we need change in this, we need change in that. But do we ever realize that change happens how? It happens through each one individual. Now, if I were to ask, if the whole world is wanting peace, what can we do to create peace? So if I ask any one of you all, you'll say, what will you do to create peace in the country? Half of them may say, I'll do this, but most of them would say that, oh no, for the country, I can't do anything at this moment right now because I'm not, capable enough. Then I would say, if you were to do something for the city, there also they would say that, no, I don't think I would be capable enough. If I say for the society, then they would say, I can try. But if I were to ask you this simple question, that can you do this for your house to create peace and balance in the house? Every single woman would take that responsibility and say yes. There will be no second thoughts about it that they can't handle a home. They handle it the best. So there is no question of, we saying that we can't. Now, if a single woman takes a responsibility of just handling 4 people in the house, I'm telling you, just do this little bit of ours. It's the home. Okay, we start beginning in the house itself. It will keep spreading, and slowly by slowly, the whole nation will be at peace just by starting. We can just start with a small effort of our own home. We don't need to go, outwardly to do. Every single small step counts. It's not about, I'll do so many things for the country or this and that. Those who can do will definitely do, but we, as just being as human beings, as women at the stage where we are at home, so I said every single person in the house can take this step and create a better society also. It doesn't necessarily mean that we need to do a lot of things that will be big, but every small step does make. So in a huge battlefield, if I were to say, it is like every small step taken is a win. So घड़े घड़े में जो अपन बूंद बूंद से एक घड़ा भरता है, it's the same way. So every drop counts. Every drop counts. So every effort that a woman takes to do something for her house is indirectly going to be something that's doing good for the society and for the nation in whole. So definitely, even if people like, people ask me charity, if you ever ask me, charity begins at home first. So same thing, even for me, I will always say I am privileged to do that same thing at my place, because I run a venture called Mystic Nature Healing, wherein, where these stressors, like, we really don't know where these stressors come from, and we don't know how to handle them also. Previously, we were only confined to home. Now we have, everything under the roof. So we don't actually know where to start, where to begin. With small steps, definitely we can make a difference. So a lifestyle change, maybe a change in the diet patterns, a diet that is aligned to your body type and your constitution. You take care of the food. That's all. I would just end up by just sending you all one small quote which I just received. I'll read it out to you all in the thing that I received today morning. I'll just see it in the mobile and I'll just tell you all. So it just says, women, okay, what it stands for. W for wonderful wife, O for an outstanding friend, M for a marvelous daughter, A for an adorable sister, and N for nurturing mother. Yes, and that's a complete woman. You all ladies have a blast for the Women's Day and enjoy yourself and be proud of womanhood.
I don't know about the others, but we are definitely having a blast today hearing all of you.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
thank you so
Everybody
much.
is.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.